I felt that.
Hey, I'm Isis, aka
a part of the group Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. None other than Marcus Cooper. Hello.
Yes.
Fighting and the cussing, but I love you. And you love me too. It's silly. You gotta stick it out and work it out and stick it out and work it out and stick it out. Cause at the end of the day, I did you wrong. You gotta try. If it's worth it, if it is, you can come back from it. Work it out. Yes, you know what I mean?
Because I feel trembles in my heart.
Say that.
I have one concern. How can I get with you? And I'm gonna stop right there because I don't know. Nobody's getting with me. I want you. Sitting up in my room. Headphones on. Man, y'all like, you leave me so confused. I've written 6 books so far, and the 7th book is due to be released in like the next week or 2. So I write steamy romance novels.
Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of I Felt That. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tara Nashay, and I'm back for this week's episode of I Felt That. Yes, big energy today, because we do have a new guest with us today. She's here to help us reflect on some of this good music. None other than Miss Isis. She is a music lover and an entrepreneur. I'm going to let Isis tell us a little bit about herself and how long she's been a music lover.
Oh, I get the floor.
You get the floor, honey. It's all on you.
Okay. I'm Isis, aka Authors Isis.
Right.
I'm not from the QC area, but I was born and partially raised here.
Okay.
I write books now. I've been doing that for the last few years.
Yes.
I'm a music lover. This is how we connected.
Absolutely.
Originally.
Yep.
So I'm ready for this exciting I Felt That.
I felt that.
So,
let's go.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. So we have today songs that we're going to reflect on from one male artist, one female artist, one group artist, and one new artist. Isis is going to reflect on one of the artists herself, one of her favorite songs that she felt, and she's going to let us know why. She got a little voice on her. I don't know if she's going to sing her part of the song that she felt. We just going to wait till we get there and see what happened, okay? How about that?
Yeah, I felt that.
I felt that. We'll go on for that when we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my first artist. And I'm going to start with, let me see. Because you're doing the female artist. So let me go ahead and start with the group artist.
Okay.
Let's start with the group artist. And honestly, you really got to be a music lover in order to, if you know this artist from back, this group artist from back then, you're a real music lover. Let's just say that. Okay. So the artist is none other than ALLURE.
Oh.
Do you remember ALLURE?
Yes.
They had that song All Cried Out with 112 on that.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't tell me I wasn't on that ballad.
Honey, you could not tell me that I was not a part of that group singing that song back then. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It was 4 of them.
Yes.
Okay. They started with 4 of them, put it that way. Right now it's just 3. It started with 4. Aaliyah, Lalisha, Akissa, and Lenny. They met in high school.
Okay.
Lenny left the group in 2001. Okay, they were discovered in 1996. They're from New York, Long Island, New York.
Good. Okay, you did your research.
I felt that we do our research and we give our, to these artists that created this good music. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so they were discovered in 1996. And that All Cried Out. At one point, that was number 4 on the Billboard.
And I know why.
Hot 100. Mm-hmm. Hot 100, yep.
Literally.
That song was, and you remember the video?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I remember where I lived at.
What house we were in. That's the thing about music. It'll take you back to that exact moment when you first heard it, when it first came out.
Yep.
or when, you know what I mean, it take you back to that very moment.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it gets your mind thinking. And it's just a good feeling to me.
It is.
For me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We were coming up.
Yeah, we were
sure.
young. So
Yes.
they were cute. I liked them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so the song came off of their debut album, Allure,
Okay.
in May 1997.
97.
Okay?
Yep.
And the song is basically about her saying she's just all cried out, and she's just over it.
Yeah.
Basically, when you all cried out, that's
She
just
gave it all.
she feel like that's it.
Spended herself.
I've given what I can
Yes.
give. You know what I mean? I'm cried out
Drained
and
me.
literally drained me. So
We were just singing it then, but now,
when you've experienced it,
Ooh, honey.
it's a different type of
It
feeling.
is,
It's like,
yes.
okay, now I see what
Yes.
she was singing her heart out
Right,
about. You know what I mean?
right.
Now I can feel exactly why
Yes.
that video, you know.
I haven't heard that song in a long
Oh, well,
time.
we're gonna hear it tonight.
Ooh.
And you ain't gonna be the only one that ain't heard it in a while. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But again, I was a little girl, and it just takes me back to
Yeah.
what I was doing and how, you know.
Yes, it sure does.
So there's a part of the song that I felt the most was when at the beginning of the song, right at first verse, when she said, "All alone on a Sunday morning, outside I see the rain is falling down. Inside I'm slowly dying, but the rain will hide my crying, crying, crying." Yes! And then she went into the, "Don't you know my tears will burn the pillow. Set this place on fire, 'cause I'm tired of your lies." That right there? Oh, when she said that? Oh, I had felt that, honey. I
Yes,
felt
ma'am.
that. But you know what, friend? I'm not ALLURE. I'm not them, and I can't sing it like that.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And it's their song, and they
You're
deserve to be able to sing their song for
You're right.
themselves.
Right.
You know
We'll
what I
give
mean?
them that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let ALLURE sing this. And it was 112. We talked about 112 on episode 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Go ahead and listen to the song, or refresh your memory with the song if you ain't heard it in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and let them do that. All cried out. Let's go. On a Sunday morning, outside I see the rain is falling. Whoa. Yes. Inside I'm slowly dying, but the rain will hide my crying, crying, crying. And don't you know my tears will burn the pillow?
Bring that
Yes. Set this place on fire, 'cause I'm tired of your lies.
Period.
All I need was a simple hello.
Oh, okay.
But the traffic was so noisy that you could not hear me cry. I gave you my love in vain. My body never knew such pleasure. My heart never knew such pain. And you leave me so confused. Now I'm all cried out over you. Yes, come through 112.
They all were ugly, but I like their music.
You know what? I'm cutting. All I'm saying is, friend, I felt that.
Man.
Because if you just go back and listen to the lyrics, there's a lot of other things that she said in the song. She said, "You left me so confused. Who wants to not know how somebody feels? You know what I mean? Or not know what it is your intentions really are. You know what I mean? You know, so I felt that. There's another part that said, she's saying, you were the one who left me neglected. You left me neglected.
So you did this.
That's on you. You know what I mean? When she said, I'm all cried out over you. Like, for real.
And we don't even want to hear what 112 got to say now.
And he basically he admitted it in the song. I'm a fool.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And, you know, are you going to take me back? No, I can't accept you back.
No, I'm all cried
out. Do you know what all cried out means? That's it. It's over. It's done. And it takes a lot to actually get to that point where you know what I mean? Where you're like, okay, because who really wants to start over? When you actually have somebody that you've connected with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We not quick to. That's why we do sometimes stick around for something that we know that we should have ended a long time ago.
Exactly. Get comfortable,
but you're trying to save it, hoping things will change, hoping something different. But
you know, you don't want to get to know nobody new.
You don't want to have
Kool-Aid they drink.
Another
what
body count.
No, especially that.
That's the main thing for me. I gotta add another body. So yeah, you know. So I felt that. That's all I'm saying. I felt that. And I don't know about any more songs from Allure, but I can say that I do appreciate that one. And you ought to bound for that.
You talking about me?
But I'm just saying, like, that was it. I don't remember any other songs from them. I think, and then, like I said, now it's just 3 of them.
I don't. Now you.
So I would love to see, like, if they're still. Last I seen when I was doing my research was 2018. They had did something. I didn't know. You know, I didn't have a chance to go listen to it. Yeah,
because I had.
It's a lot of those great one-hit. You know, I'm not knocking. You know, but yeah,
I can't.
But I felt
nothing else got nobody's attention but that song.
That song.
112. They did it.
They did it too. Yeah.
You know.
So. It is what it is, and we appreciate y'all music. Thank y'all. Next. All right, y'all. So we're down to our second artist for this episode of I Felt That. And when we have a special guest here for our episodes, we allow our guests to bring their favorite song, and they get to tell us their favorite part of the song and why they felt that part of the song the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Isis give us a little bit of background on what artist she picked, where they're from, and you know what part she felt the most of that song.
Thank you.
So
I picked Brandy.
Let me just say this. Brandy was on last week, and Brandy was the very second episode of I Felt That. It's one of my very first artists I brought. Because I love me some Brandy.
Yes.
So we don't discriminate here. Like, hey.
How many times bring back Brandy?
Brandy, you got the record so far. Brandy.
Yes.
So, Brandy.
Yes. I wanted to do Monica, but Brandy was just on my heart.
Was on your heart?
You know? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had to. And plus, I done changed my mind about 3 times. So at this, I was about to change my mind again. But I
because it is hard to pick just one song.
It is.
You know what I mean? When you have so many favorites, it's hard to pick just a song to talk about.
Yes.
So what song? Okay, go. Tell us a little bit about Brandy.
Brandy. I don't know where she's from. I didn't do my research like my girl here did. But
I want to say she's from Norfolk, Virginia.
Really? Where Ray J from? We know where he from.
Right. I don't know though. I could have just made that up.
Okay, but she up from that way.
Okay.
Yep. And I discovered Brandy probably at like 12 years old. This song, Sitting Up in My Room. Literally.
At that age.
Oh my God.
Couldn't go nowhere.
Right. My mom was strict, y'all.
Man.
When I tell you, Deborah Jackson.
Talk about it.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
She was strict.
But real. It was all for a good.
But it was. Because she knew that I was hot. They called it fast back then.
Fast.
Yeah.
Fast tell self.
So sitting up in my room, that's Brandy just daydreaming about being with a boy. I don't know, she was grounded because she lived a different type of life. You know, probably just grounded. But sitting up in my room, I picked that one.
And that came out
in 95.
Okay, so tell us what part of the song was your favorite part, or what part you felt the most.
Okay, it's the end. I think it's called the outro.
Okay.
You know, and it's how can one reach out? Tell me where to start.
Hey.
'Cause every time you smile, I feel trembles in my heart.
Say that.
I have one concern. How can I get with you? And then I'm stop right there because I didn't know nobody was getting with me at 11. Okay, that was not happening. So see, I was in there just daydreaming.
Yeah.
Thinking of stories and
listening to that good music.
Yes.
What do you mean? Catching a good vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I felt everything about that era right there when it was good
And you sounded
music.
good, friend. You did.
Thank
But you know what?
You ain't Brandy.
No, I'm not.
You ain't Brandy, so you gotta let Brandy sing her own song.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we gonna
Yes,
go
ma'am.
ahead and play that.
Let's hear her.
Brandy, let's go.
Come on,
Sitting up
Brandy.
in my room.
The first day we met, there was no one else. I think I wanted you. And she can do her voice kind of deep.
She'll take it down there real quick and come right back. You know what I mean?
I'm crazy over you. How can one be down? Tell me where to start. 'Cause every time you smile, I feel tremors in my heart. I have but one concern. How can I get with you till the day comes? Here's what I'm gonna do. Sitting up in my room. Sitting up in my room. Headphones on.
Man.
Y'all like,
Huh?
sitting up in my room.
So what you saying, friend?
I felt that.
You felt that?
I felt that check mark.
Felt that.
Yes. Huh. Because it just gave everything at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even do anything anyway, so her being relatable like that.
Uh-huh.
And I know I wasn't the only young lady.
Because guess what? We should have been sitting up in our room. That's the only place we should have been sitting, and that's where a lot of these teens
That is true.
right now need to be doing, sitting up in their room,
Yes, just fantasizing.
fantasizing about what they might want to think about doing.
Exactly.
Okay, you'll see them at school tomorrow.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
That part.
At some point. But no, seriously, it makes it very relatable.
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt that 100%. Even my daughter feels that. She's 14, around that age.
Yeah. Yeah.
She likes that song. So
yes.
Mhm.
And you said it came out in 95?
95.
And it's 2024.
Yes.
So for us to be still feeling that, and for your daughter to
Right.
be able to say the same
Over there
thing,
dancing to
be
it.
happy because you sitting up in your room
Right.
all weekend.
Right, all spring break.
Summer, can I go? No. You sit up
Ooh,
in that
sitting
room
up in that room.
that I'm paying for.
For real.
Hello?
It's
I
my
felt that,
room.
friend. Thank you for bringing that on there. Because
Yes,
that was a
for
classic.
sure,
Like,
it was.
and you was having a hard time to decide between that one and what else? What other one was you?
Honestly,
with
it went from
Brandy?
702 to back to Brandy.
Mhm.
I Want to Be Down.
I want to be down. You did say that.
I want to be
Down with what you're going through. I want to be
Period.
down.
That was the stuff
That
right
was
there.
the joint. Oh, yes. So
Yeah.
plenty of great hits from
Yes.
Brandy. I got
Oh my goodness.
my next. I have another guest that's coming on, and she's deciding between two Brandy songs.
look.
So Brandy is hot commodity.
Right,
I'm
you
telling
start
you.
giving
like,
her an award for
hello,
that, you know.
hello. We're gonna go ahead and tally up to see the artist that's been on here the
Yes.
most, and go ahead and give our award out to whoever that
Okay,
is.
huh.
'Cause we felt that.
We did.
Next. Hey y'all, well, we getting down to the nitty gritty, and we are down to our third song for this episode of I Felt That. And we are down to our male artist for today, and it is a fave. He was originally a part of the group Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. Mr. Pleasure P, none other than Marcus Cooper. Hello.
Ooh, yes.
So like I said, Marcus Cooper is a And I feel like I know him personally because I've always been a fan.
Right.
Like he was the only. He was the only. Right, we went to school with him. We grew up with him. But he was really the only singer of the group. Like the other dudes would harmonize and sing too. But he was the.
Yes,
he actually did make the group. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like that.
He is Pleasure.
Like I love Spectac. I love all the rest of them. But
I forgot about Spectac. I like them, lick them down.
Hey. Slick them. Yeah, all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It was Pleasure.
But it was Pleasure, and it was always Pleasure for me. So when he went to do his own thing in 2007. When he started his solo career.
Okay,
and you can't be mad at him for that. You know what I mean? You know, you started out in a wonderful group. They had so many hits, so many Blue Stars, Late Night Special, both of them albums.
Girl, the list goes on. I can listen to the
whole album.
No kids.
With no kids.
Girl.
Because you can't play that with kids.
No, at all.
You know what I mean?
There's no clean version.
There is no. My kids be like, man, why I never heard this song? For a reason. You don't need to hear this song. What do you need to hear this for? Really and truly, when it was coming out, we shouldn't have been.
No.
And I blame them.
That's true.
I blame them.
That
Pretty Ricky. Yep. Because y'all shouldn't have been making stuff like this for us to listen to. You know? But, okay, back to Pleasure P. Yes. So, he is from Miami, Florida.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami. And the song that I'm reflecting on came out of his debut album in 2008, and it's called "Did You Wrong?" And baby, and the song, the album itself was called "Introduction of Marcus Cooper."
Okay, I'm alive.
And it was a banger. Like I love the whole CD. And "Did You Wrong" was one of the singles.
2007.
2008.
Ooh, 2007.
Wait. 2007 it came out. 2008 the album came out.
I remember.
And honey, when I tell you that was one of them songs, that was one of the song is basically about saying they both did each other wrong and saying they're gonna stick it out and make up and move forward. You know what I mean? They saying they're gonna stay strong.
Yep.
And really and truly, when you both got some part fault in the whatever situation it is that y'all in, and you wrong and he wrong,
right.
That's what y'all got to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to stick it out.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
It's worth it and you can do so, you got to stick it out. You know what I mean?
And you know what? The best version I like is the remix or the female on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Who was that?
I don't know who that is on there.
Yeah.
I cannot remember.
But she kept that up with him.
She did.
Yeah.
Yep. So the part of the song that I felt the most was when he said, right there at the intro, and he had said, I don't want to lose this relationship, so we gotta stay strong, don't want to move on. I know you're sick inside of the pressing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you. You love me too. I did you wrong. You did me wrong. I'll take you back. You take me back. I did you wrong. You did me wrong.
Right.
I'll take you back. I'll take you back.
He say that now, but
yeah, he don't know what he want.
Right, because men don't do that.
They don't. They ain't ready. They ain't so quick to say, "I'll take you back."
Right.
You must have really had to messed up if you so willing to take.
Let's talk about it.
I felt that. But yeah, so I felt that. You know what I mean? But again, I'm not Pleasure P. I'm not Marcus Cooper. You know, they had recently him and Sammy.
Ooh,
I used to love Sammy. Yes, Chocolate Self. Did a versus against Bobby V and Ray J. I never watched it, but doing my research, I learned.
Good,
I want to go and watch it now. Yes, I'm like, who do you think that will really?
I used to love me some Bobby V.
Vitino? What?
Bobby V.
I can't wait to bring my son.
Yeah, bring him on.
Because he got that. Won't you stay with me?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go tune into that versus. But more importantly, I'm gonna go ahead and let Pleasure P sing his song himself. Pleasure P, Did You Wrong? Let's go. Yes, and it's like I don't even really want to learn the song.
Like, they turn that. What? Period. So we've been together 12 years. She felt that.
I don't wanna lose this relationship, so we gotta stay strong. Don't wanna move on. I know you're sick and tired of the cussing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you and you love me too. I did you wrong, you did me wrong. I take you back, you take me back. I did you wrong, you did me wrong. I'll take you back, I'll take you back. Yeah. No matter what you say, no matter how far you go, don't take your love away, because I love you, and girl I want you, and girl I need you. So let's just work it out. I ain't trying to waste your time, and I ain't trying to waste my time. There ain't no need to waste no time, cause we done put in too much time. I ain't trying to waste your time, I ain't trying to waste my time. Ain't no need to waste no time, cause we done put in too much time. When you're in a relationship, the easiest thing for you to do is to leave. You gotta stick it out and work it out and stick it out and work it out and stick it out. Cause at the end of the day, I did you wrong. Y'all, all I'm saying is, I felt that.
She felt that.
Because you got to.
Y'all felt that.
You have to feel that. You know what I mean? And really and truly, it's the perfect makeup song.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Holding yourself accountable.
Accountability. Can we say that together? Accountability.
Account.
And that goes for both on both sides, on both ends. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can hold, because if y'all both contributed to whatever the problem is, y'all both have some fault. You know what I mean? Then you should be able to do that.
Yes,
and y'all should be able to stick that out.
Yes,
and make that work.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I felt that. If you're going back to him, if it's worth saving, make that shit work.
Yeah, you remember when it came out and your man did something wrong, you listen to your voicemail? All you
playing that in the background.
Like, what are you trying to say?
What are you doing? Take the time to work it out. You know what I mean? You gotta try. If it's worth it, if it is, you can come back from it, work it out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because love is important.
Yes.
It is. It's important.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I felt that.
People getting back together in 2024. I felt that.
For real.
You know what I mean? Stick it out.
Yes.
Coach P said it. Make
more
it work.
Marriages, more longevity.
Love.
Yes.
Love is life.
For real.
You know what I mean? So I felt that. Thank you, Pleasure P, for that. Next. Y'all. This is my least. And I say this every single episode, and I'm going to keep saying it because we are down to the last song for this episode of I Felt That. You know how I am about my music. I don't play about my music. You know what I mean? I'm serious about my music. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into this last artist. It's our new artist on every episode of I Felt That. Yes, we love our old artists, but our new artists are important too because they are also providing us with some good music.
Okay.
And we need to reflect on them as well. So the artist that I'm reflecting on, the new artist for this episode is Miss Anne Marie.
Oh, the baby.
She's a fave.
Yes.
She's a fave.
Yes.
And she's from Chicago, Illinois.
Yep.
Chi-Town. She's right up the street.
Yep.
And she was discovered in 2015, and she signed to Interscope.
Yes.
And she's a songwriter. She's a singer, a rapper.
Yeah, she's really overlooked.
She's really
known about her.
She really is overlooked.
Silent but deadly.
She put out some stuff, and you know what? And you know how there's that specific artist that you have that you listen to when you know, okay, I'm getting over a breakthrough. I want to hear some stuff. I'm going through a bad breakthrough, and I hate you.
Yes,
right
you're
now.
right.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right. Yes.
I mean, just look the album that this song that I'm reflecting on.
Yes.
It's called Tripolar. So what that tell you? She going through
she
some
either
stuff.
Cancer or Gemini. That's
she got to be either one, and I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna vouch for that. You know, I have no problem admitting my wrongs. Admitting the truth.
Okay. Holding herself accountable.
Accountability. But the song is called Bag. And it's basically her saying, listen, at this point right now, I done my time with you. I ain't got time to continue to play the games with you. I'm all about my bag at this point. You can go on about your business. I'm going on about my business. I'm focusing on my money right now. And I done gave you enough of me at this point. You know what I mean?
There we go.
And you got to respect that.
Yes.
You got to respect that. And that album came out in 2019, Tripolar.
Okay.
And like I said,
I know I heard it, but I ain't heard it.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play it. A lot of people probably have heard it. It's a good one. It's a good one, and she got a lot to say, and she has a lot of relevancy at what it is that she's saying. It serves a lot of purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, I can relate.
Okay.
And when it came out, especially, I'm like, oh yeah, I needed this right now. I needed this right here at this moment. I needed this song.
Okay.
So there's a part of the song, and it's basically the chorus. And she said, I'm all about my bag. I ain't chasing these niggas cause they don't know how to act. I be minding my business, but I swear these hoes be mad. But it's way too good to let you play me, that's a fact. So I'm just chasing a bag. Just chasing a bag.
Period, friend.
Good about it, cause they don't know how to act. So it's just chasing a bag. Just chasing a bag. It's way too good to let you play me, that's a fact. So it's all about a bag. Ooh. It was censored. So there's some things that I couldn't really say in there and what I wanted to say. I'm gonna have to try to find the explicit version, the edited version when I play it.
Yes.
So when I lip it and I ad lib and say what I'm saying, I'm singing the explicit version, and that's always the best version to me. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it to where it's not like that on here. But listen, she said what she said. Did you hear what she said?
She did.
I ain't chasing her because they don't know how to act. She ain't chasing none of these dudes. Y'all don't know how to act. Her stuff is way too good.
And there's nothing wrong with her saying that because men say it in their songs
all the time.
And lyrics all the time.
All the time. So I'm going to go ahead and let her sing it for herself because there's no one better to sing their own song than them. You know what I mean? And Anne Marie is that deal.
Yes.
If you're sleeping on my girl, go check her out. Yes. Download a few. She got a few other songs. No, I can't. Not that one. Just go listen to her. Choose that deal. So Anne Marie, Bag. Let's go. But they don't. Say they'll protect you but hurt you more. Say that's your dick, then fuck these hoes. But I refuse to let you close to me. Boy, I'll be damned if another nigga play me again. Hey. I know you're not for me, and I know I'm not for you. Boy, I'm all about my dream. So don't you get this shit confused. Fuck a nigga, boy, I'm all about my I ain't chasing these niggas cause they don't know how to act. I be minding my business, but I swear you hoes be mad.
Big man.
It's too good to let you play me, that's a fact. So I'm just chasing the bag. Just chasing the bag. Give a fuck about a nigga cause they don't know how to act. So I'm just chasing the bag. Just chasing the bag. What if pussy way too good to let you play me, that's a fact. All I'm saying, Anne Marie, I felt that.
I really did feel
I felt that.
I felt that.
Like
real bad.
I think we've all probably been there at some point where you're like, you know what, at this point, I'm just going to focus on my bag, which really you should always be focusing on that anyways.
You just get
but sometimes you do get sidetracked when you're in relationships, trying to keep people happy, trying to worry about what they got going on, trying to, keep in check what you got going on and everything. I'm trying to tell you, but guess what? At the end of the day, when you done did all you can do and you tired and you fed up, baby, go focus a little harder on that bag. Okay,
real.
Go get a bigger
That's
bag.
What make you feel better.
That's what make you feel better. Let me go focus on my bag, because when I see a big bag, I get excited. When I see a big check, I get excited. A big bank account, I'm happy.
Exactly.
You know, more commas the better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I mean, we can't help but feel her on that. Yeah. I felt that.
And then I feel her grandma on when she named her
Anne Marie. Shut up. But for real though, like, you know, because ain't nothing worse. Ain't no worse feeling than knowing that you done wasted your time with somebody. You know what I mean?
True.
I done wasted my time with you. I done, you know, opened up to you and allowed you to know things about me that I probably wouldn't have shared with anybody else. You know, like,
how much money I could have been saving and making.
You know how big this bag could have been?
Right. I'm gonna let you talk me off of OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hello?
Big
man, big back. What do you mean?
I'm just saying, you're right.
So yeah, I felt that. You know what I mean?
Ladies.
Yeah, and it is. But you focus on you and your bag. Sometimes, ladies, it's always okay to focus on you and your bag.
Right.
Word to the wise.
Yes.
Word from the wise to the wise. Okay.
Period.
So I felt that, y'all. It is the end of the show, but you know, here at I Felt That, we support local artists, local entrepreneurs, you know, people that are doing things, you know, growing their businesses, doing things to better themselves, leveling up. We want to see people growing. We want to see people succeeding. We want to see people doing great things. We want to, you know, just network with other great, dope individuals and help to, you know, embrace each other and motivate each other and build each other up. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need more of around here. And we're in the Quad Cities, Davenport, Iowa, and it's a lot of great talent and great individuals around here.
Oh my goodness.
And one of them sitting right next to me. And she told y'all that she is an authoress. And I'm going to go ahead and let her talk about who she is, what it is she does, how long she been doing it, and, you know, what upcoming things she has. I know she has some exciting news that she wants to bring as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let her have the floor for a while. Go ahead, Isis.
Thank you, Fred. So, yes, I've written 6 books so far, and the 7th book is due to be released in like the next week or 2.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. I signed with the publishing company by a boss lady.
Let's go.
Woman-owned. I'm all about that.
Yes, absolutely.
If a woman behind it and she about her stand on business.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
It's Grand Penn's publication, so I'm excited to see what they can offer me and do for me.
Yeah.
So I write steamy romance novels about sassy melanin queens and the brothers who worship them. That's what I write about.
Okay.
Bringing
That's
a light. Yes,
okay.
yes. I want to bring a light on Black love because it could be good.
Yes, it can be.
It could be good. Yes, it really can.
Yep.
So
yes, it can be. And it is.
Right.
Yep.
Not giving up on it and
absolutely.
You know, touching on everything. And this last book I just wrote that's coming out is called Latoya's Blues.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Latoya's Blues.
Yeah, it's focuses on a young Black couple. They're married.
Okay.
They're happy. He's wonderful. Okay. They just have one issue, and he can't give her kids, so they're struggling with infertility problems.
Oh man.
Yes, something we don't really talk about.
But this is daily issues. Yeah. These are issues and things that we face on a regular basis.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not gonna give too much.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Have a box of tissue.
I'll be ready for my
read it.
My copy for sure.
For sure, you know you're gonna get one.
Yeah, for sure.
Already signed because I felt that.
So Fred, tell them how long you've been doing what you do, and where do you plan on going from here? Like what can we expect from you going forward?
I've been doing this thing since 10. 10 years old, 5th grade, I remember.
Okay.
But I didn't actually get serious till 2020. It was a big year for everyone I know. So I had time to sit and write.
Absolutely.
So that's where that started.
Okay.
But Next big thing, hopefully have a book signing soon at Barnes and Noble.
Okay.
So I'll keep you guys posted. She'll let you know everything, all the details.
Where can we find your books at?
You can find them on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart.com, Target.com.
Let's go.
Everything.
Let's
Search it
go.
up.
Let's go.
Google me.
And throw out a few names. Throw out a few names of the books.
Okay.
That we need to go look for.
We got Toxic Love.
Okay.
Check out the bestseller, Best Friends Forever, When Sharing is Caring.
Best Friends Forever.
Yes,
that's the
that's
first
number
one.
one. Yes.
That's the first. Yep.
And we got the Sister Circle.
Okay. Sister
Yes,
Circle.
We got that out there. So
Okay.
yes, y'all go
look.
check it out.
Go look, check her out. You know what I mean? We gotta support our people. You know what I mean? And I just love to see people doing well and doing things that they love to do.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If you're doing something that you love to do it, do it. I want
Right.
to support you and I want to help you to be as big as you want to be. You know what I mean? We're never too old to stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming or chasing your dreams.
Right.
Do things that use the talents that God bless you with. And chase those dreams.
Right,
you know what I mean?
yes.
Because
And let's give you your flowers for being able for us to use a platform locally and beyond, because we don't know who looking.
That's what I said. You
Thank
never
you.
know who might see something.
Yes.
Who you might run across, who you might link up with, network, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And that might open doors for you. So just let those doors be open. That's what I want to do.
Yes.
Like, you know?
That's it.
So
Yes.
thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Y'all, it is the end of this episode 3. I want to thank Isis so much for coming through and being our special guest for the week. It's been a pleasure. A time was had, honey. What they say, a time was had? A time was had. And I appreciate her coming through and blessing us with her presence. I know she's going to be back at some point again.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Anytime.
She's going to come back and vibe with us again. Hey, YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share. Facebook, subscribe, like, comment, share.
All that.
Listen, if you want to be a part of the show and you're in the Quad City area, hit your girl up. Tara Nashay, Teray, Teranashay at gmail.com. That's Teranashay at gmail.com. Send me a message. Let's link up. Let's do some great things. If you're a music lover, come on here. You ain't got to be able to sing, because I keep saying that to people and they're like, oh, I can't sing. You don't have to be able to sing in order to come on here.
Right.
Just tell us your favorite part of the song. Like, you don't have to be able to sing it. You can leave that to me. That's fine. It's my show. I'll do the singing on here. Leave that to me. That's fine. But just come be a part of it. Just come have a good time. It's a vibe. It's a real vibe, because anytime you're talking about good music or anything that affected you or had an impact on your life, whether it was good or bad, you know what I mean? It still brings up some type of memory for you.
Therapy.
It is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And at some point you need to move forward if you haven't already. So, yeah, that's all it is.
I felt that.
And I felt that. So just come be a part of it. If you, again, any local talent, music lover, anybody that just want to be a part of it, come vibe with your girl, Tara Nashay. And guess what, y'all? I felt that.